Hello everyone, and we're going to be doing a review over the Sony FD81, even though I bought a box full of these Sony cameras and only this one works. It came with the FD88, FD83, and the FD81. The FD88, it can't read the discs, and the FD83 can't read the battery that came with them, which makes no sense. So the FD81 is the only one that works, so that's what we're reviewing. This camera has a max resolution of 1024 by 768. Has 1 whole megapixel, so definitely take this out for some landscape shots and zoom up as far as you want to. It's full of pixels. Has a 1/3 CCD sensor, max aperture of f2 to 2.1, max shutter speed of 1/4000th of a second, and it also has live view. So now that you know about some of the specs, let's pop in an SD card and start. That's another thing about these cameras, they take floppy disks. Well, the 3.5 floppy disks from the 90s, not the actual floppy disks. You know what I'm talking about. And if you're planning on buying this camera, don't expect to find those disks very easily in person. Actually, I couldn't find any in person at all. I checked Micro Center, Office Max, Walmart, Target, camera stores around. None of them had it. A lot of them were actually like shocked when I asked them. And I thought they still sold them. It's crazy that Micro Center didn't even have them. They did give me a floppy disk drive, and I was gonna need that, but I had to go on Amazon and buy a 25 pack of floppy disks. So good luck finding those in person. So without further ado, let's pop in this floppy and start taking some pictures and videos. One thing I do have to say about this camera is if you're gonna take macro shots, it's actually pretty good at doing that. It can only take 21 photos and 11 videos. That's 21 photos on an empty floppy disk on fine, because I don't get why you would shoot on standard. It already barely can shoot usable footage on fine, and 11 videos on another completely empty disk. So I use 2 disks, one for just photos and one for videos. So, and also it records the videos at 5-second increments, so you can only record 5 seconds per video. So you have 11 5-second videos on one disc and 21 photos on the other. So it can record about 5 seconds of video. As you can see, the video from this camera is pretty much 100% unusable, so I wouldn't grab this camera for any short films or anything, but for pictures it's not that bad. It's obviously not as good in low light, but if there's too much light it also isn't good there either, which is interesting. Another little cool feature it has is a self timer, and I believe it's 10 seconds long. And it also has a few video filters built into it. Not many, but there is some, and it's kind of fun to play around with, as long as you know, just take pictures with it, not actually videos. Overall, it was a pretty fun camera. I thought it was interesting to use floppy disks as storage. I've never even heard of cameras ever doing that, and I came across this and I thought that was pretty fun. Clearly, you're not going to use it professionally for like actual photo shoots or whatnot, and you're not actually, I hope, trying to use it for real good videos or anything for your YouTube channel. It's clearly not intended for that, and it clearly can't record long enough to do that. You'd have to be out there for a while with a lot of floppy disks. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you want to know anything more about the camera for whatever reason, just let me know and I'll answer to the best of my abilities. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.